Navy blue has slowly infected my entire life. Everything that I own that I use every day is navy blue. My ballet backpack, navy blue. These other two bags that I have, my Konkin, you know those bags everyone had in 2019? Yeah, that one, navy blue. I think it was just a color I was trained to associate with like class, elegance. I don't know, something a little bit respectable. It's like a classic color, like black, but it has a little bit of pep to it. Whenever we would do like family photo shoots or we were going to an event as a family, we would all just kind of, navy blue was like our color scheme. Now we've opened it up to like the whole blue color palette, but I don't know. There have been times where we roll up to the function and my whole family is just in blue. And like when we're wearing blue, like we're ready to have a good time. Like we're down to clown. We're there to party, okay? We're all feeling a little bit happy that night. I don't really know when my personal infatuation with navy blue started. It kind of just creeped up into my life. It was that thing that I thought about, like things that I use every day that I don't want to be like something that's going to wear out. I don't know, like patterns, specific colors, like I don't know. Colors are trends, but I feel like navy blue, that's just a classic one. It's a through line in history. A lot of the articles of clothing I own are blue. And it happened slowly. I think that when it really like flipped around was in January of this year when I got my new phone. I got a navy blue phone case. And deep down, I think I really wanted like a burgundy one. But I don't know. I got the blue and it just really shaped the way I saw my life. And then my friend Esther gifted me, oh my God, this top, which I don't think I've worn in a video yet, but like if I were a cartoon character, my outfit that they draw me with every single time would be this top. It's navy blue, kind of like sweater vesty with like a red stripe. It's everything. It is everything and more. Paired with these low-waisted kind of like flare jeans that have a black jean panel in the sides. And they're navy blue. But very dark blue. Like very, very, very close to like black jeans. So much so that when I was going to Chicago, I packed my black jeans instead of these jeans. I was ready to be posted up. These jeans, these blue low-rise jeans, I got them in a vintage store in downtown Fort Worth. And they have become me. It's like me in a jean. So like that would be my cartoon character outfit. And when I got to Chicago and I realized I brought the black jeans instead of the new blue jeans. I was dismayed, distraught, devastated, to say the least. It was awful, just awful. The bag that I took to Chicago, I think I'll never need to use a suitcase again. My brother went to Ireland with my dad, and they got these like backpacks as part of it, and they're very square. It reminds me of a swim backpack. They're very square, and it has like the rectangle top. This one opened like a normal backpack, but it had so much wide space. Oh my goodness. It was perfect. I could pack like just a stack of clothes because I was also allowed another backpack. So I was set. I needed nothing else. It was just wonderful, to say the least. Except for when my hair oil spilled in my toiletries bag, which then subsequently seeped into the entirety of my personal item bag. That Konkin, I really need to figure out how to say that name. That guy, the 2019 backpack, soaked. Everything smelled like that hair oil. I boofed up the hippie Airbnb that we were staying at. And I'd do it again because that hair oil, as much as it really hindered my traveling, I need it with me at all times. And I don't know what that says about me. Who cares? But yeah, I don't even know how we got to the hair oil, how I was packing my bag. So I used their Ireland tour backpack to pack my bag, and I could do a stack of clothes. Okay, I'm remembering my train of thought now. And like I did have like 3 pairs of pants, a lot of shirts, Bim shared out of my suitcase. Sorry, not my suitcase, my backpack as well. I love sharing things with people like that. Like this whole week, I've been trying to like pound in a leotard sharing culture in the class that I'm in right now because I've seen some great leotards. And I love lending people my leotards. Like when people, like I have never really had like a fun leotard collection, but somehow within the past like 4 years, I've acquired so many gems. And let's be so for real, I haven't bought a leotard in years. Like all of these have been like gifts from a friend. I bought like for $20 from a friend. And might I just say, it's been fantastic. I think the thing that really kicked it over the edge, there's this leotard. It's cotton candy print. It's a chameleon. I bought it off my friend for $5. I had been dreaming about that leotard for like years. I would just sit up and think about it. And then when I bought a chameleon, I was like, okay, I'm going to sit down and buy a chameleon. I didn't buy that one. I mean, I'm happy with it. Okay. It's my Grapes of Wrath Leo, and I want to be buried in it, frankly. But I mean, I might have the cotton candy Leo on under. So I just love when people see things of mine and they're like, oh, I want to borrow that, because I feel that way too. And I think we can just have an exchange of goods. Like my things are your things and your things are my things, and let's just all be friends. Anyway, that's besides the point. I've been thinking a lot about this quilt on my bed. I love it. It is, however, getting a little ratty. And the fabric used on it is old, okay? And it's beautifully hand-sewn, put together by my great aunt Sue. And it's awesome and it's beautiful, and I feel like it's just so me. But it's getting ratty, and I can't have it get ratty, but I don't know. The bed that I sleep in, I want it to also feel, I don't know. What I love about it, okay, let's just talk about this quilt for like 3 seconds. What I love about it is all these little patchworks there. They're from I think it'd be my great grandma's old dresses. I don't know. Ask my mom to tell you this story. She'll tell you. So they were like pieced together like that. And then my great aunt, who is wizard at all things, seems to, I would pull up this needlepoint, but I don't want to get up. But there's that too. But she like cut it up in a way and then added this border, which I like got to pick out the little patterns on the border that you can't even see, and it's all orange on the inside, and she sewed a little inscription for me. I love it. It feels like generations of women in my life, in my ancestral history, and like we all came together and made that happen, and that's awesome, and I get to sleep on it every night. So how do I go from that to just some Target nothing? I don't know. Like, I just love it, and the colors are everything and so me, and it's perfect. It ties the whole room together. And especially with the color of these walls, I've never really given you an opportunity to actually see how the whole thing looks, which I don't think it really matters. But like, it's a nice little creamy, almost sandy. This room kind of reminds me of a beach house, a sandbox, if you will. So it's been nice because everything I have skews a little bit more orangey these days, which is weird how navy blue has overthrown that. I used to be obsessed with orange. I think, like, okay, you know when you're little and like, yes, you like certain things, you like colors, you like certain animals, but like on some level you do just like kind of pick what you like. I'm so glad that I've come back around to all the things where it's like, no, that wasn't something I picked. That was something I genuinely liked. Like red has become, orange. Red, orange. When you want to know what my favorite color is, think of the red, orange Crayola crayon. That's what I'm talking about. That color and like flowers really makes me happy. And you know what a complementary color to orange, specifically red orange, would be? Most likely a navy blue. And I think that dichotomy has really worked for me. I think I really sank into the navy blue of it all this summer, because I had acquired that new top from Esther, the jeans, all right? And a lot of the things that I had were navy blue. Like, oh my God, I totally forgot. When I was coming home the first time in summer, I got really cold because it was hot in Texas and cold in the airport, and I forgot. I have a classic airport outfit. Okay, I wear my thickest jeans so they don't have to fit in my suitcase, which is not even a problem anymore because I have the backpack, but this was before the backpack. Anyway, I had my usual routine. I forgot my sweatshirt. I'm in the Birmingham airport, freezing my balls off, all right? I walk in, I buy a zip up. It's navy blue. I don't own zip ups. This is awesome. I feel great, fantastic, light even, ethereal. And it's navy blue, and it has Birmingham written in light blue. And that was it. Yeah, and I think during that time, it was so easy to romanticize my life because I was doing the exact thing that I wanted to do. I was going to the studio every day with my friends, choreographing a ballet. Like, that was everything and more. And I don't know, it just felt navy blue to me. Can't really put my finger on it. Anyway, but it was really fun. Bim took this photograph of me. I think that was the second time I was home, though. She took this photograph of me, and everything I had was just that color blue. Also, because when I was home, I used a navy blue water bottle. That also helped. Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to think of what else I have to say, but I can't really remember. I know I had some sort of loose end out in there that I can't really think about right now. I don't really remember, to be so for real with you. Yeah, I want to see how this affects the month of September. I feel like I'm trying to, relive history. I'm trying to make some things be that have already been. Last September kind of lives in my head a little bit too much. I don't know, it just has a specific vibe about it. I think it might have been the specific music I listened to or the weather it was. September in Texas feels very different. It's like this new subsect of weather that I had yet to discover. And it's very peaceful, especially going into October where the air doesn't feel cold. It just feels like kind of empty. It's weird. I kind of like it. And it's not too cold yet, but then it does get cold, which no one told me. So I was stuck here with no protection. And remember in the last video when I literally titled it Bringing a Space Heater to Texas in August? Guess what I didn't do? Bring a space heater to Texas in August. Poof, gone. Slipped from my memory to do that. I made a whole shebang about it. And I forgot to do it. I'm going to be pissed come like December. And that's not okay. But yeah, I think I've been trying to force this time of the year, because it's September after all, to feel like last September. And it's not really working. I started a Gilmore Girls rewatch. I think it was time anyway, but I don't know. I just remember really resonating, not personally, but like the Max Medina storyline really sat heavy on my heart at the time. And I'm trying to get into it now and like, yes, but I don't know. I think Christopher might be where I set my efforts because like, I don't know. Whenever you rewatch something, you get to look at it from a new angle, look at it from a new perspective, view it with fresh eyes, kind of. Like, I don't know. I feel like I try to separate myself from it every time, how I feel about certain things. Look at it with a more objective lens. I love over-analyzing things like that. Like, especially when you can tell there is care put into the writing, care put into the characters. That's what I love. Like, I think one thing, like, it's one thing to write about, I don't know, in prose or poetry, where you can get to, like, human expression, human emotion, whatever. I think it's another thing to show it through a character's thought processes, words, actions, everything. And I think that's why I gravitate towards fiction so much. And especially movies, because you get to see it, you get to feel it. Like, that person kind of is the character. I don't know. And when you read, you get to imagine that for yourself. You get to, like, I don't know. It's like a script, and you get to be the actor. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on that tangent. But I don't know. I think that's why I like coming back to things, too. especially Gilmore Girls, because it's so dense with so many characters, with so many relationships. So I feel like I'm always just hopping on here and doing some Gilmore Girls glazing. Next thing I have to hit my Taylor Swift mark, and then I'll end the video abruptly, okay? But like we'll gravitate towards them naturally. But yeah, I've been forcing this time to like feel like that. And I just remember this one song from my September playlist. It's called Metropolis. I couldn't even tell you who it's by, but like that one was just such an undercover boss for the playlist. Like it was such a sleeper pick on the playlist. And then one day I was like, wait, this is heat. This is fire. Who is on aux? Oh wait, it's me. It's been me the whole time. Oh my gosh. That's the best feeling in the world, when like you set yourself up for success. And I've always said this. Like so many of my favorite songs on so many of my monthly playlists, they're the ones that I really don't like or really don't listen to. And then one time I'm just like mindlessly like listening to my monthly playlist and it comes on. I'm like, wait, what's this? Oh, the one I've been skipping the whole time? Oh, it's actually kind of good? Yeah, sounds about right. And that was Metropolis last year. And like I also got into like so many specific things. Like I Miss You and I Haven't Left Yet by Delwater Gap. I feel like that was so that time of my life. And I just went CD shopping a little bit today, and they didn't have it. I went to the most if any place was going to have this indie artist, it was going to be this playlist, not this playlist. This store. Okay, they're the type of people to have stuff like that. Like I can't go to like Half Price Books. Barnes and Noble, they'll probably have it, but will they? I don't know. But I will be going to Half Price Books tomorrow, and if they don't have it, this is going to be awful, because I have been, okay, I need to like land the plane also, but I have been using my CD player a lot. I'll tell you why. Yes, I was using it like when I got the car. However, this past week, somehow my cord broke. I guess I yanked it too hard and the metal part stuck in my car and the plastic cord pulled out. And I didn't even notice until I plugged my phone in. I was like, hey guys, why is it not working? And I turned into such like a, oh, I hate machines, grr, when if anything goes wrong for like more than 3 seconds. And it's not good. So the cord broke and I haven't gotten a new one. Luckily, I haven't had to go any places that I don't really not know how to go. Like, I don't need my phone for directions, is what I'm saying. So, like, I only am using my phone for music, so I have the CD player. Will I admit that most of the time I'm listening to Tortured Poets? Yeah. Sure. My hands are tied. Sue me. But, like, again, it's the thing where I can go back to it and like realize a new thing about it every time. And I like certain songs more than other times. Like, okay. Last year, around this time, I got really into Robyn, which everyone hates on that song. Oh, well. If Robyn has no supporters, that means I'm dead, all right? I really liked Robyn, but now I can't stand it. I sympathize with those people who say it's boring. Because it is. But, like, there are times, still, it comes on, and suddenly I'm kind of crying. Who did that? Not me. But this time, I hate it here. That one's hitting heavy. So you get to move around. It's a fun time. But I'm using my CD player a lot. So I just got 3 new CDs today. I got Joni Mitchell Blue. Come on. John Mayer, live in LA. Best pull of all time. I've been looking for it for a while, and it presented itself to me today. And I kind of knew it was going to be there. But it's just nice to finally have. And I got One Direction, Take Me Home. Back in the day, I used to be babysat at my friend Katie's house. And every night, well, not night, afternoon after school, we go home, we go downstairs, we throw down our backpacks. We either put on Taylor Swift's Red or One Direction, Take Me Home, or we listen to 94.7 or 99.5 or 103.1. We just hop around between those all night. But we do all that. We put the music on, we get everything ready, and then she'd run upstairs and say, I have to pee. And it's perfect. One Direction, like, I liked One Direction, but I didn't like it as much as Katie liked it. So, like, that one album was the only one I listened to back to front. But, like, I knew their hits. And I went to the she invited me to the One Direction concert. And it was One Direction 5 Sauce, A Moment of Time. It was rare. I was there. Oh, my goodness. Like, I can't believe I've witnessed so many things in my life like that. Like, Fall Out Boy, Boys of Summer. When Fall Out Boy fans hear that I went there at the ripe age of, 10, 11, shocked and appalled. And each one of them jealous, as they should be. Yeah, that one, I don't know. Something about Sammy Ray DC night felt very special. I guess it was just to me, and probably Bim too. But it was just perfect. I don't know. So many spectacles I've been there for. But yes, One Direction 5 Sauce. So I got One Direction Take Me Home today. And it just feels like a full circle moment. So yeah, when I'm driving to Dallas now, I'll have some soundtracks, but I probably should get a cord for my car. My car that is now kind of navy blue. Let's be honest, guys, cards on the table. It's kind of gray, but in my head it's blue. And sometimes your delusions are the only things that are going to, like, get you through life. And who am I to take that away from myself? Anyway, I've been kind of in a weird reading slump. Okay, right now we're doing Peter Pan, and usually I like to do research and stuff about the ballet we're doing, and, like, do my own kind of deliberations on the themes of the ballet and, like, the story. It's just really fun for me. I love doing book reports, okay? What about it? So I want to do the same thing with Peter Pan, but it's been such a slogger to get through, and, like, I can't concentrate when there's so much happening. Like, sometimes some books are easy to read in the back of rehearsal. This one's not. This one is something, like, you have to, like, dedicate your awareness to for a little bit. Because, I don't know, the themes of Peter Pan are something that I've really been thinking about in my life for a while now. I don't know, just the feeling of, it's this one phrase that keeps repeating itself in my head. Grieving my youth before I've lost it. I'm throwing tantrums. I'm throwing fits. It's just playing over and over my head. And just this version that we're doing, I think explores them so wonderfully. I think it doesn't hide. I think Peter Pan is in its inception. Like, we've made it fun and, like, happy for the movie version. But, like, the book in its inception, like, it starts with Wendy having this realization that she's growing up. And, like, I don't know. It says things so matter-of-factly. It reminds me of the way Kurt Vonnegut does, where, like, I don't know. In telling the story, it makes it true. I don't know if that's a way to say it, but, like, he's creating the story as it's happening. He's like, oh, and I don't know. I can't even just go read it. Well, can I even say you should read Peter Pan? I don't know. I'd rather recommend Breakfast of Champions by Kurt Vonnegut if I'm trying to get across what the writing style that I like. But I don't know. It's been interesting to really think about that in my life. And, like, I haven't really been in, like, a writing deliberation mood, which is why I haven't been here in a while. But yeah, it's been weird. Yeah, so I think I have to, like, go to sleep now. My computer's about to die. But I will be going to sleep in my what guys? Navy blue sheets in my what guys? Oh, wonderful quilt that is kind of falling apart. So I don't really know what to do about the whole navy blue fiasco, because I love it. Like, but I don't want to overdo it. Like, I don't want to, like, wear myself dry with the navy blue. I don't know. I've been doing this a lot, like that, but I just start hitting my teeth. It's, like, really weird, and I don't know, excuse me, why I do it, but I do. I forgot the final piece of the puzzle. The journal that I got in January with my phone case was navy blue. And I think that's why I wanted to go with the burgundy phone case, because I was like, no, that's a little on the nose. The journal and the phone case. Come on, girl. Like, really figure it out. Like, that's, like, too much too soon. But, yeah, my journal is navy blue. And I don't think I felt like connected to my other journal colors like that, so I don't think that that's it. But I think it just opened my eyes to blue things in my life, which you can always be happy for, because you know what they say about Galarsons when they wear blue? They're a little bit happier that night.